Oh, apologize if there's echoing in this video. I'm not sure how this mic's gonna handle because I'm in like a big empty apartment right now. I'm in Colorado. I know I've been traveling for the past few months. If you've been following along, I've been traveling since May, full time in my car. I've been door dashing for money, and recently in the last few months, I've gotten more and more. Like basically in May when I left, the crypto market crashed, and I was like 6 months into my crypto journey. Thought I knew a bunch of stuff. Then went through a little bearish time, learned so much, and in that bearish time, I found NFTs. Evaverse was the first one I ever bought. Kind of opened the door for everything, and within a week, I was completely obsessed. And when I say obsessed, I mean like balls to the wall, 16 hours a day, sleeping every other day. I got really good at this shit, okay? I even sold my own collection. I sold out on my first one. Shout out Fidel. He's one of the prominent photographers in the NFT space. He shouted my stuff out. And me and him have a connection. We actually recorded a podcast too. If you want to go check it out, I'll just link it in the description. It's my Joyage Podcast. And yeah, so this video is basically going to be just like a little bit of an update, and also how, why, where, how to get started, NFTs, everything NFTs. This channel is going to take an NFT turn. Whether or not you like it, that my whole YouTube channel is just documenting my life, and my life is a series of like me getting obsessed with this, me going in there, conquering, winning, stamping my flag there, and then like moving on. This space, the reason I want to kind of commit myself to trying to come up with somewhat what's the word I'm looking for? Consistent content, is because this is a very lucrative industry. I remember when I was watching with people like Graham Stephan and like Andre Jick, the finance channels on YouTube, I was like, man, I wish I could just like that stuff. I wish I could be obsessed with that so I could make a lot of money and it would be something I'm into. And NFTs were my answer. Like, I don't know if that was a manifestation thing, but I found like my thing. Like, this is what I'm good. I'm really fucking good at it. I've been making really good calls. I made a lot of money. I've gotten into some great projects, and I feel like I can pick up on trends faster than the average person. And yeah, so I've doubled my Twitter in the last like month. I've grown a Discord to over 50 members, which is incredible. We talk about all this stuff. I'm in some really, really, really exciting NFT projects that are coming up this weekend, actually. And yeah, this whole page is going to be, I don't know if I'm ever going to get into like market analysis or crypto. I'm not exactly sure where this is going to go. All I know is I got to fucking start, and I've been procrastinating an NFT video since my last one, which was forever ago. And so I've been procrastinating. I don't have the right setup. I haven't moved into my house yet. That's another update. It's been like 5 months traveling the road. It's fucking time to retire the car, to move into a place again. Washington State was my number one, but I don't have that type of money yet. Not yet. And so I'm going to be moving to Minnesota, hopefully in the next anywhere from 1 to 6 months. I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to be staying at my parents' house in Colorado, door dashing, making as much money as I can, investing. It kind of depends on where the market goes. The market tanks and goes to a full-on bear market by like the end of the year kind of thing, which I was planning on staying in Colorado till then anyway. I may end up staying here and just allocating like 95% of my funds into investing into the bear market, and then over time trying to transition into a Minnesota house, because I want to be able to I want to have like my own office. I want to have like a podcast studio. I want to have a place where I can work and actually feel like I can make progress. Because right now, for the past 5 months, I've been living like a hobo. I have everything in a couple book bags, basically. I'm traveling. I'm dropping my stuff off here, unpacking there. I never have like any kind of home base. And that's really fucking hard to film videos, especially if you're not vlogging, which I'm not really. I just didn't really like it. And I feel like I let some people down at the beginning of this trip because I thought this thing was going to be like a whole travel documentary style, crazy, fun vlog stuff, and ended up just not being anything like that. And it's been incredible for me. Most of it's been off camera. Anyways, I thought this was going to be like an NFT video, but it's kind of turning more into a life update video, mainly for me to keep track of, and for anyone watching who wants to keep track of where I'm at right now, because in the future, I'm going to win. I'm just telling you right now, I always will win. I always finish out the race. I'm always one who finishes. So I'll be here. So you might as well subscribe now. I'm trying to think of any other life updates. My friends were in Colorado with me this past week. They were here for like 4 days. A bunch of my friends from Loggerheads, the serving job that I had. Actually, I made a serving video at Loggerheads. It was like I think it's called like Last Day as a Server or something like that. It's like a few videos back in May that I made. And pretty much everyone in that video, everyone in that video came here. Like 4 of them came here, or 3 of them came here. Donna, Caitlin, and Chris. So shout out to you guys. That was a super fun time. We ended up going to Denver, went to Boulder, we went hiking, we went on a little trip in the Rocky Mountains. That was dope. That was really, really cool. And yeah, it was just a great time. And right now, my whole life is just fucking based on markets and stuff, dude. Like, I don't want to say like I'm suffering from FOMO, because that's not the right word. I've finally gotten to a point after like 5 or 6 months of researching NFTs, crypto, all that stuff, where I can do the research on my own now. And I still keep up with Elio Trades. I keep up with Alex Becker, Journey Crypto, a couple other people on YouTube, but I mainly watch them for like fun, entertainment, because I like the space. That's another thing, is like this NFT space is fun. It's really fun. The money's cool, but I don't think of it like money. I don't really pull out money from there. I don't really put in that much unless I really need to. It's kind of like an arcade or something, and it's an arcade that you can go in without blind. Like you can go in with educated guesses and shit, and you can research stuff. It's not like a gamble where you just throw out your money at something you have no idea. And it was that for a long time, but now after 5-6 months of researching this stuff, getting comfortable, I'm able to like actually implement some of the strategies that the people like Elio Trades and Alex Becker have been telling you about. They're saying, hey, do this, do that, do that. Don't do as I buy. Like, don't just buy everything I buy. You want to teach yourself how to like come up with stuff on your own, because you're not going to find the next Bears Deluxe. You're not going to find the next Cool Cats, the next Bored Apes by getting lucky. It's just not going to happen. It happens, but it's not going to happen to you. I promise. It's not going to happen to you. It's going to come from like solid research. And honestly, people look at research and they say, damn, like I don't have time for that. And the thing is, like, you don't need that much time. It's just like it can be as quick as like a quick Twitter thread search, like 5 minutes, look at their Discord real quick, pop in their website. It's really not that much work. It just requires that extra step, which 95% of people aren't going to do. So that's been my life. I'm just scared of missing out on the train. That's why I've been kind of like hesitant on getting an apartment, because that's like $700 a month basically down the tank. And so right now I have like the option to live either for free or very cheaply at my parents' house. So I'm going to do that for a little bit. But yeah, last thing I wanted to touch on was the reason I'm so obsessed with NFTs, partially because I'm an obsessive person. That's just what I do. But this is a place where I could see myself thriving. I'm really good at it. I've always had issues with community in real life, and I've had no issues with community online. And I'm slowly starting to build, not a fan base, but slowly building like I guess the word is community, just growing my own community, being a part of the NFT community. And this is the first time I've ever gotten in so early on something, like so early. Not even 1 million people are on OpenSea. Like not 1 million accounts on OpenSea trade consistently. That's the crazy part, right? So we're in like the 0.01 population. This is the first time I've ever been part of something like this at the beginning of something that's legit. It will be. And I want to, it's like becoming a YouTuber at 2010. Like I can't be a YouTuber. I mean, it's really hard to be a YouTuber now. You got to have something blow up. You got to get really lucky. You got to be consistently uploading like every single day kind of thing. It's not like if you had uploaded in 2010 and you just stuck with it. And the thing is, like back in 2010, no one knew that YouTube would be big. The NFT space is different. The NFT space, people are pretty much like, yeah, this is going to be it. So if I can win now in 2021, when NFTs are just getting started, that can set myself up for a lifetime of fucking whatever, happiness or contentment or work or career. I'd love to make a career out of this somehow. I'm not sure how. I don't really like the idea of being one of those guys who has like a Discord that you pay for, that you just call out whatever you bought and then you fucking dump on them. That's stupid. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to make this lucrative other than my own trades, but that's where I'm thinking, man. I believe in this NFT space. It's going to be something totally different than we think. There's going to be so many black swans, and I'm really excited for it. It's fun. It's so fucking fun. Like once you get into it, when you buy your first NFT, when you just get into that shit, it's just so fun. And I look forward to proving all of you guys wrong and being that guy who said I told you so. So anyways, if you want to keep up to date on my shit, it's going to be definitely taking an NFT turn. I'm just going to say it right now. I'm not doing much anymore. I'm not traveling full time like I was. I probably will still travel here and there. I may do some videos, but my content's going to be pretty much podcasts on my Joyage account and NFT related content. Pretty sure, but that also could change. Let's be honest. Like every 4 months, I come up with an entirely new life thing. But this NFT thing is to stay. It's 100% to stay. Same with video podcasting. When I first came up with it, I was like, this is going to be it, and it hasn't changed. It's been over a year. This is what I'm doing. At least one of the things I'm doing. So, anyways, if you want to keep up to date, subscribe to the channel, like this video. Sorry for the long update. If you are still here, sick. I guess comment Takis, like those fucking these things. Comment Takis if you really made it to the end. That's crazy because it's been like 12 minutes of me just rambling about fucking nothing. So if you made it to the end, comment Takis, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna go ahead and film this NFT video. It's gonna be basically how the fuck to win in NFTs, because I don't have a lot of ETH. I'm not like a millionaire, but I'm doing very well and I'm making really good calls and I have a really good insight, and I think there's a lot you can learn from me. So yeah, peace.